Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the full analysis of the return of the pumpkin rabbit. I cannot wait to actually delve into this. We've full on watched the whole thing, and we are now going to watch it the entire way through, and we are going to 100% analyze this all the way through. 30 minutes is probably going to make it an hour and a half, but let's go 100% deep diving into this. So every little reference I'm going to attempt to see and point out. Also, I'm going to theorize on some stuff, because I definitely saw little pieces here and there of things that that can be analyzed for the future of the Walton Falls. Can you try SML Wiki? Maybe someday, yeah. Not at the moment, though. Okay. Starly's horror feature, okay.
It was just another Halloween night in the lovely town of Nash Lake, when a group of brave young children
This is interesting,
to an abandoned house
because it's not Brighton anymore.
top of
It was
Nash
Nash Lake or something.
What they didn't know is what awaited
Keep
for
out
them
danger,
there
boogeyman.
was far more
Interesting,
terrifying.
low key though. This could be a really this could be a really crazy shout. But does anyone think that that could represent Felix with the Shadow Man?
What awaited for them there was far
I won't have too
more
bad of an energy crash.
terrifying
Don't worry, Coraline. I
than
appreciate you
anything
tuning in.
they could have expected.
I love how that looks, by the way. That looks amazing. Okay. So we start off, we have a dog dressed as Chucky. That's a cat as well on the left. What else was it again?
Wow.
Yeah, so a cat, I'm assuming. I actually don't know. That could be a duck, but that could be a chicken as well.
Can we ring now?
So a dog,
This is the
another
old
dog
one.
maybe, actually.
It's even cooler in person. Gruesome.
That's a cat, yeah.
Why was it abandoned?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I love the Chucky reference here as well. The Chucky reference is awesome.
Every year on All Hallows Eve, the waterman house on the top of the
Okay, I don't think there's anything just yet reference-wise.
Children around town. And every year without exception, children would go
Yeah,
missing.
there's the reference to Johnny Bear. And Rex as well. Interesting. I like how they leave it for Tammy and Ducky to have their own little scene. I like that a lot for this. Really, really cool. I love that a lot.
The sister of one of the victims saw them enter the house, and they never came back.
Interesting.
The
I
police
wonder what
found
happened to
the
them.
bodies, so they couldn't do anything about it, legally speaking. But the townsfolk knew just
Yeah,
about
this is,
enough.
yeah.
They forced the Watermans out of their home.
That's
to
obviously the
town
scene we...
square, and they decided to take matters into their own hands.
This Freddy Krueger opening is so disturbing, by the way. Because not only is it like... Okay, first of all, that looks horrifying. But you have to understand that this isn't only just a Freddy Krueger reference. This could also be a reference to Candyman as well. Because in Candyman, basically at the start, basically the dude is burned because of like something similar to like being around children, and this is the same thing of obviously these are taking in children and being burned at the stake for doing so. So it's almost very similar to Freddy Krueger and Candyman. So I'd be curious to actually see if it was more of a Freddy Krueger reference or if it was a Candyman or both. I'm not too sure. I'd love to see what the actual like reference they are referring to of, or it was something like completely different. There's the mask, because if I remember correctly, that's the mask from the I'm assuming that's the same mask he wears in this video, but it's also the same one as the plushie video as well.
But some say they can still hear them.
Hear what?
Yeah.
You guys are jerks.
So, are we going in?
What?
This is awesome, dude. It's so good.
But it could be our new clubhouse. You'd be the toughest kids in town. Just think of it.
Fine. Let's do it.
I love how dude stays outside the house but still gets absolutely destroyed, by the way.
Right here. You lost, dude.
Oh wait, no, I did get the Candyman. I got the Candyman or origin wrong. My bad. I also want to mention one more thing, and that's during this episode, is that it keeps flashing red. That looks like eyes, by the way. That looks like... Okay, that could be like a reference to episode 2, when Martin, basically, they created a thing for Jack Walton to where, I think, is like, when Felix is like, he's got a massive brain, but also a giant heart. And Jack pops up, but also there's an image of when Jack's face is kind of in the darkness. That kind of looks the same as that thing there. This is obviously, there's the car crash thing from the mysterious house. Then the drawings on the wall.
It's just like how I imagined it.
It stinks.
Yeah. There's like little references here and there, like.
Hey, that told you.
Yeah, the red flashing as well. I feel like that red flashing could just be the effect, but also it is kind of a reference to the clicking sound in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, that one sound effect. If you know that sound effect, you know what I'm talking about.
Now,
Yeah.
let's see what else.
This is so creepy, dude. Also, there's Bond and Shadow Man. I will always be convinced they're working together, by the way. I don't care. I really like the reference to 32 Manitos in here, by the way. What is everyone's thoughts on it, though? I want to hear everyone's thoughts in the chat as well. Obviously, you got Martin and his girlfriend's Halloween costumes there. Okay, so all I'm going to say is, now after watching the video and understanding a little bit more, can we now understand that that's a person's body? After watching this, it literally says that there's a body there. That's one of those mannequins that's now a body. Oh my god, is that Crystal in chat? Lighthouse, is that Crystal? Is it? No. Is it? I'm really bad with names and stuff. I think it is. If it is, I'm assuming. Yeah, you were absolutely amazing this episode. The 32 Manitos reference is awesome, by the way. That is one of the characters in 32 Manitos. I'm loving the fact that that's getting a reference. Hi, Crystal. That is not terrifying at all. You were absolutely amazing in this episode, dude. Sophie Walton's in the chat if anyone wants to know, and also Witch Sheep is in the chat. We were literally just talking about the singing scene, like the hush little baby, don't you cry. Oh my god, dude, that scene. Amazing voice acting in that, by the way. Just gotta say. Also, another reference is, because this is obviously kind of similar, it's coming before episode 5, I want to go back to that one teaser that showed Rosemary sitting at the TV, basically kind of dead. Now, you're probably thinking, Cal, this is literally just because someone is staring at a TV screen. But if we go off Walton Files lore, Shah, Witch Sheep is Shah is Rosemary, Shah is, do you know what I mean? The correlation is there. So this could be like a little nod to Rosemary's kind of depression, but also a sort of like loneliness towards after Jack goes missing, because also Witch Sheep also goes and says, "My husband will be home soon." Now that is a line that, yeah, in this context could be kind of cool, but if we go for Walton Files context and refer her to being Rosemary, that could be Rosemary trying to convince herself, going, "My husband Jack will come back soon. He will come back soon. It will come back soon. Like, they will. I'm not going to be alone like this. My husband will come back, and he'll be home any minute now." And I love that line in comparison to that. That might just be overthinking it, but that's the vibe I get from this as well.
What? No. It's gotta be the same house.
Yep. Oh,
I see
so
you.
creepy. It's so creepy.
There's no need to hide. I know you're there. Come here.
This is the best episode of the
little
series.
ones.
It's by far the best. That is facts. Crystal didn't just cook. They cooked the whole meal. Goddamn right.
Your whole, honest.
What's your name, little one?
So creepy.
My name is.
Do you like candy? We have
What type of
lots
candy we talking about? Reese's Pieces?
There's plenty to go around. In fact, you're our first visitors of the night.
So creepy. So creepy, dude.
To go.
Oh, please. It's the least we could do. It's been so lonely here. And climbing up that hill, you must be so tired,
Dino,
Yeah.
starving.
I hate that.
We'll be here soon.
I hate the way direct eye contact with the camera. Starving. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. It's so creepy. Even the fact the music stops as well. Like, it's so Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's unbelievable. And I love that. But genuinely, it's the fact that my husband will be here soon. It could be a reference to Jack and Rosemary.
Go fetch the candy. It's in the kitchen.
I know.
There's nothing to be worried.
Also, just going off Jamie's comment there of the Duck character getting that book actually saved everyone in the end. The fact that, in general, that would be the most stupid move in most horror films of, like going like, oh, why are they grabbing the book? Why would you grab that? Why would you do that? It's the first time I've actually seen in a while that a dumb decision turns out to be a really smart decision in the end and an essential decision. You know what I mean?
About. I'll
That's
be
such a
right
creepy
here,
shot.
watching you.
I love how they made in like the original Mysterious House episode. Oh, let me go back to that flash by a minute. The original episode, they look so cute and so friendly, but in this one they're just straight up horrifying. I love it. They're absolutely terrifying in this one. I'm gonna go frame by frame just to see what was in that red. I don't think there was it. Nah, there wasn't anything. Okay, never mind. But we're trying to I'm gonna analyze this as much as I can, by the way, so I apologize if I do miss stuff. If I do miss stuff, let me know in the comments below, though. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I'm still convinced that the way that Shadow Man and Bond photo are beside each other, I'm still convinced that's a nod to Shadow Man and Bond. You know what I mean? Working together. Ducky! Here we are. Ducky's here. Ducky's here luring away this character. Terrifying, by the way. Absolutely terrifying.
Stupid friends. Oh, let's go into the old murder
I feel
house.
so bad for
Let's
this
spend
dude.
all Halloween night climbing the
I
town
know,
hill.
that's what I'm saying. BFP made such a good point. The fact that how big. Also, there's another body just outside.
Oh! Oh no, no,
The fact that this dude, like, he does nothing wrong except for go after his ball and comes into contact with the scariest person in the Walton Falls universe by a mile. He really just should have went home. My boy just should have went trick-or-treating somewhere else. Now, anyone else think this is a Jack and Rose reference? Is that just me, or am I the only person who thinks this could be a Jack and Rosemary reference, or is that literally just me? Now, what is VHS Collector saying about teeth, by the way? I just mentioned that. Anyway, or just not mentioned, I saw that there. Dude was the only smart one and still got killed. I know, right? But, like, am I the only person who thinks this could represent Jack and Rosemary Walton? Because I don't know, this is a stretch, but I kind of just got the vibe of it. Like, the fact that On the left, mainly just looks like Rosemary, I'm not gonna lie. And on the right, I thought that maybe, because of the suit, it kind of looks like it's someone wearing a suit and stuff. But also, again, it could be a Boozoo reference because of the top hat. It could be a bow tie underneath, if anything. So it could just be that. But to me, it kind of looks like Jack and Rosemary. It could possibly lean towards how Jack and Rosemary met because they look quite young. Possibly. It could be something completely different. I'm just throwing a little theory out there, though. I'm just throwing a little theory out there, because why not? Just throw something out there into the wind. You see what I mean? Like, he's wearing a suit, and it's a dude. Anyone else see the resemblance to Jack, kind of? I'm just making a little assumption. I'm just throwing something out there. That almost looks like Sophie, actually. So it could technically be a young Rosemary. Hypothetically speaking.
Oh no.
Yeah, Jamie, that's another thing. Like, it could honestly just be something they've done for, like, little effect as scarecrows. I just wanted to throw something out there. I love this. Anything that comes to my head, I will just say, like... That's creepy as all hell. Like, that's Tammy, right? This is Tammy's body out here. Or not Tammy's body, but Tammy. Something representing Tammy, I guess. That shot. There's the opening shot of the pumpkin rabbit, dude. Very Leatherface-like, with the apron and stuff. By far the creepiest animatronic, if you count him as an animatronic, I guess. The creepiest character in the series by a mile. For me, the fact he can mimic, he can teleport, he's just honestly really persuasive as well. He's by far the creepiest in the entire franchise. And he's also huge, yes. He's also massive.
Are you lost?
Eva's voice acting, by the way, absolutely peak. Absolutely peak. So peak, dude. So peak.
I think I have something you're looking for.
Mortality is scarier. L.
Isn't this your...
Yeah.
See you later, Sam. I appreciate you tuning in, dude.
Yes, it is. Can I have it back, please?
No. This is so creepy. Also, 100% a Susan reference. That is 100% a Susan reference. Okay? I'm just saying that straight up. That is 100% a Susan reference. I don't care what anyone says. That is someone with a really weird figured face who looks a lot like Susan during the Banny motion detector like part of the episode with purple bunny ears. 100% that is Banny. I don't care. That's 100% a reference to Banny. I don't care what anybody tells me. 100% a Banny reference. I guarantee you. Oh, he's so menacing. He's so menacing, dude.
I'm sorry. I'll get out of here.
Wait. Don't you want your ball back? You
So creepy.
came here just for it. Remember?
Is that something to the side there, or am I seeing stuff? Like to here and here? Looks like bodies almost. I don't think it is, but I'm not 100% certain. He is huge, dude. He really is massive, isn't he? I hate the way he walks like this. He almost walks like a scarecrow. It's ironic considering how many scarecrows they have as well. Like this, watch. The way his hands are like this. That is Tammy. 100% that's Tammy. Oh no, it is. I can tell by the waistcoat. There we go. There's Tammy. You can tell by the waistcoat for sure. That's 100% Tammy. Like genuinely, the fact that that's Tammy as well, like the fact they're turning them into scarecrows is absolutely horrifying. I mean, in general, I love Tammy's character in the Mysterious House, and the fact that they got done so dirty is so mental to me. It's so crazy to me how bad they got done dirty. Same with this dude. He literally does nothing wrong. The most innocent kid, and gets done like this. Completely adds to the scare factor. Get it, Scarecrow. Haha, I'm funny, right? Subscribe, please. The music as well, terrifying. But this scene is the scariest in the episode, in my opinion. Probably. I don't know. Actually, we'll have to keep watching. But, yeah, watch. This scene. When they look up and this is what they see in front of them. Could you, like, what do you, like... And the laugh as well. Like, dude. All I'm gonna say is, like, someone just said that is pretty weird. Mysterious, even. That's amazing. Genuinely, the fact that if you realize this, right, that dude has literally gone there and the pumpkin rabbit has grabbed their paw or claw, whatever it is, dug it into his eye socket and pulled down. That's what's the red mark here. He has literally got his nail or claw into his eye socket and pulled down. That's how graphic this stuff is, dude. It's horrifying. That is horrifying. Like, what are you even supposed to do in that situation? Like, obviously not. You're just supposed to accept your fate at that point. But that's how gruesome that actually is, dude. This is horrifying.
Where are you?
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Yeah, the lady face reference to the what's it? Pretty Woman mask. Yeah. So all I'm gonna say is, if that's what a scream for a random character in a non-canon Mysterious House sequel, what on God's name are Rosemary's screams gonna be in episode 5? Anyone else, like, that crossed anyone else's mind? The fact that, like, dude, anyone else? I mean, that was the first thing that went through my mind when this scene popped up. Is that if that's as bad as that, and when we have to go to Rosemary screams, yeah, cooked. I like how the plushies on the wall as well. It's pretty cool. So creepy. It's absolutely amazing. The sound design as well. The simple buzz from the kitchen and the footsteps. So creepy. And then this is Ducky. The fact that this is actually Ducky leading us upstairs.
Where are we going?
A spirit version, because they're trapped here.
There's a way out here.
And the fact that it actually sounds like Ducky as well, because I can't remember who voiced Ducky in the original episode. I honestly don't remember. But the fact that that's, like, it still sounds amazing is, it's unbelievable. I love it so much. And, oh, I just love this episode. I'm actually in love with this episode, you know. I love it so much. Obviously, we have all the kids again as well, that we saw in the original episode. But then, I was questioning it at the time. The fact that this is actually the same room Ducky and Tammy stayed in the mysterious house. Eva voiced Ducky as well? God damn. I'll have to read the credits. The fact that this is the same room that Ducky and Tammy stayed in. Because you can tell by the Banny clock on the wall. If you couldn't understand, I didn't see the Banny clock at first because this is what I was seeing, of course. But, like, the fact that that's Ducky, it's so and that shot in the darkness is terrifying. And, of course, we get into one of the most amazing parts of this episode of the singing. We also have another dog. Martin's obsession with dogs creeps its way into it. Like, dude, it's so creepy. And then this. The way Witch Sheep is standing in the darkness. Almost, honestly, very, very similarly to how Ducky did in the original... Or not Ducky, Billy did in the original episode. Of when Tammy comes out of the room and sees Billy across the sitting room or living room floor. I think it's really, really cool the way it's pretty much the exact same stance. And honestly, the exact same frame as well. It's really, really cool. And then the singing kicks in.
Little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
And we'll call a timeout there, right? Yeah,
Don't sing.
not terrifying at all.
Mama's gonna buy you a diamond
That is
ring.
horrifying. That is horrifying, dude.
Diamond ring turns glass. Mama's gonna
And the Banny clock falls down, which somehow disappears to underneath this, like, I'm assuming it's one of the beds.
If that horse and cart fall down, he'll still be the sweetest little baby in town.
Yeah, it is one of the beds. So creepy the way this stops and waits. So creepy. Yep. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate that. But then all of a sudden, that. You're cooked. Look at the size of Witch Sheep there. Look how massive. Also, I want to talk about the Ducky thing leaving the child basically to their death. I'm pretty sure that is just the pumpkin rabbit. You know the way Pennywise can shapeshift into people they've killed? Or it's killed? Like, dude, I guarantee you that's the same thing the pumpkin rabbit can do. So, and realistically, hey, I mean, I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'm pretty sure that's just the pumpkin rabbit leading this kid towards Witch Sheep. And then obviously we get that reference, of course.
I just want to see.
This part's awesome as well. I love this part. It's so cool, dude. The fact that, like, when the pumpkin rabbit does this,
It's me. They're gone, Jay.
that's the mimicking again. The fact that the mimicking works that well.
Over. Let's go home. I just need you to open the cupboard.
Yep.
Jay,
You can very much.
open the cupboard.
It's obviously. I think the pumpkin rabbit's just wearing his face. But the fact that, like, the voice is the exact same is so creepy. Because then you see this. And it's just the pumpkin rabbit smiling like that. Dude, that's so creepy.
Trick or treat.
That's so creepy, dude. So creepy. Go, Chucky, go! Like, the fact that he actually fully crawls in to this cupboard and fits in, by the way, somehow. I don't know how, but he does. I really don't understand how he fits in there, though. I will be completely honest. But then, bro, yeah, look. Now, also, I honestly wanted to mention this. Now, this is a reference to another. Now, all I'm gonna say is, does anyone else think he looks like the Mimic character from Vita Carney's there? Or is that just me? I think that face looks very similar to Vita Carney's Mimic. And I love that. It's an amazing design. I love it so much. It's so creepy. Go, dude, go! The way they fall is so funny, though. The way they fall is so funny. The way they fall is so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Yo, Macabre, thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate that. Pumpkin Rod's burnt faces from him getting burnt. I know, it's really cool. I love the actual like design. You can see just the pain and result of what happened, dude.
What do you have there?
These 2 characters are so cold, by the way.
Photo book.
The fall is hilarious, I know. Lorenzo Waterman and Rachel Waterman. Dude, you didn't have to send me that donation. I appreciate that so much, dude. Honestly. Thank you so much. I love their designs in 3D form. Somewhat 3D. Whatever you want to call it, really. 2D, 3D. That is so creepy. I can't really figure out what that could be a reference to, though. That kind of clown thing. I'm not really sure. Really creepy, though. Watermelon? It's Waterman. I can understand the confusion. Yeah, it says Waterman. Waterman. I love this reference to the 3 doors. I've always said, I think the backgrounds and the actual house are 3D, because Coraline sent me a thing of what's in the fridge for the reference to the Sonic character. So the actual design of where the place is 3D, but this scene where you can see the ears creep in, that's so good. I love it. That's so good. I love it. I love this. And then TVA's appearance as well. So creepy. That is so creepy, dude. So creepy. The way, like, TVA's eyes look and everything. Like, oh, dude. That's the actual, like, kid as well. Also, what's on that disc? That's a dog and something. I can't actually explain, like, see what's on that. That could be the dog in TVA, maybe. Because I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened with TVA, and he was with the dog. I know TVA was with Billy. So no, I think that's definitely a dog on that disc or vinyl player or record out. Anyways, that's for sure. So creepy, though. How does that book hook up? Okay, so I think the way the book holds all of the souls is sort of like how basically, it's definitely a good question because I'm trying to figure it out myself as well. But I definitely feel that the book. Sorry, I'm seeing a lot of the things in the chat about a dog. So I definitely feel like the book is like every photo that's taken, because TVA takes the photos in the original episode, and so the fact that it's like almost the photos mean so much to them, and that's why they have so much around the house. Like they have photos, the exact same photos, all up on the wall, and then in this book as well. So the fact that like they're all together in a way is kind of creepy because it's almost like the picture is holding the power. So if a specific character's photo is destroyed, that's holds their soul, and obviously it's probably something to do with a camera as well. So I think the book is just sort of like a thing that has the original photos, and the other ones are kind of like photocopies of those photos taken around the house. I think that's the vibe I'm getting of anyway. The way TVA looks in the background here, though, is so creepy. I think it's this next shot, I think. I appreciate that so much, Alicia. I hope you have a good day too, dude. Thank you so much. The way TVA looks there is so creepy, just there. So creepy, I love it. It's the eyes that make it 10 times scarier. I like how there's different references with masks and stuff as well. I love it so much. The little references here and there are perfect. They're so cool, dude. They're absolutely awesome. I love it so much. The way this is the reveal as well, by the way. The official reveal of Billy. Like, dude, that is so creepy. So creepy. The way Billy's, like, proportioned as well. But this next scene. I'm gonna pause it. Wait, right here. This is what got me so much, is the fact that it confirms Billy and TVA were kids that were killed in the original episode. So in the original episode, Witch Shaw, like, introduces Tammy and Ducky to Billy, TVA, and the Pumpkin Rabbit. And the fact that we now know that we were talking and seeing Billy and TVA's almost spirit is terrifying. Or, as a little theory kind of throw out there, maybe they were kids in there as well. That were kind of like convinced as well, possibly. I'm definitely just leaning towards more of they were the spirits as well, being controlled by the Pumpkin Rabbit, which is absolutely horrifying when you look back into perspective on the Mysterious House episode as well. So creepy. I'm pretty sure timeline-wise they're the first victims as well, which would make sense why they're all the way down in the basement. I'm pretty sure I didn't look at all the dates. I probably should have looked at all the dates, but I'm pretty sure they were the first. I'm pretty sure Billy and TVA were the first victims. And this is the creepy part with the key. The key is in Billy's mouth, and this sound design as well. Ew. So creepy. That is so creepy. Like, look at the way he's it almost looks like his body is twisted around. Like, the way the body's, like, twisted. It's so creepy. This. I love that, by the way. The fact that whenever there's a reveal, the music completely stops. I love that so much. This shot, oh my god, that's gorgeous. From a perspective of cinematography, that shot right there is beautiful. No pun intended, of course, for the Walton Foss. No pun intended at all. I also think from a storytelling point of view, this episode is paced really, really well. It doesn't drag whatsoever. There's shot. There they are. Oh my god! Run, dude, run! And the fact that, like, this is, like, the basement as well. I think everyone who's seen the Mysterious House episode at first will know this room as well. I love it. I love the fact that, like, if you've seen the episode, you're like, oh my god, they're in that room. By the way, I know the reference to The Shining is there, by the way. Because I was in the original episode as well. This floor was the exact same as The Shining. This room, I have a feeling, is full of references. Absolutely full of them. Yep. There we go. There we go. So obviously we have Tammy is there because of the cat ears and bow. That's Johnny Bear. I'm pretty sure that is Ducky because of the beak, I think. And obviously I don't know the rest of the characters' names. I know that's probably the dog. Yeah, there's Tammy anyway. But look at the way the blood is all over the floor and oh, it's so creepy. Jesse Smith, Johnny Bear. Yeah. And the way Shaw... Oh my god. The way Shaw's, like, nose... Oh, it's so creepy, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I was kind of right. That sound design. Look at the eyeball as well. Ew. Like, just ew. And they're... Does anyone else think that could be Shaw singing as well?
Mr. and Mrs. Waterman were very, very, very bad people.
Yeah. A part of me feels like that could be Shaw singing. I don't know though.
Oh, you're in trouble now. Playtime is over.
Oh, he's so creepy. I love him so much though.
This hunt has been so delightful. It's so much fun when they hide.
The shot of his teeth, dude.
But now
It's so creepy, honestly.
and oh, when I find you,
Oh,
little bunnies, I will rip
Johnny Bear, dude. God damn. There's Ducky.
and I will punish you.
There's so much Shining references here. It's unbelievable. Like that one shot of him like this and the camera facing upwards. That's the same one, I swear, before the axe goes through the door. I could have sworn that's the same shot, no? The way he's wearing his friend's face. That's their friend's face, dude. That's so scary, dude. See? The music. It's disgusting. This is so weird the way he falls and then teleports behind him. Or was that Shaw, actually? This is so cool as well. Oh, he's clawing at the eye again. He's doing the same thing. That. I love how everything just disappears into darkness. Oh, it's so cool, dude. The way, like, that shot. Oh my god. The cinematography, dude, is so good. It's so good, man. I'm actually obsessed with it. That is such a creepy shot. Such a creepy shot. And the fact that this dude's like, yeah, cold.
Give me back the book, little one.
Phantom of the Opera, I love that movie so much. We need a new movie of that, by the way, ASAP. This is so cold.
Please, give it to me.
The way he's all burned as well, so cool. Oh, it's such a cool shot. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the burning of the book.
No,
There it is.
no, what have you done?
There it is. Yep. And then the kids come back. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Gruesome as hell, though. There's Ducky and Tammy. I'm so happy they're back, by the way. They got to have their shots back. That shot is so creepy, by the way. Amazing. I love that so much, you know. That's Ducky and Tammy, I'm pretty sure, by the way. That shot of those two people standing in front of that shot right there. That's Tammy there, and that's Ducky, because you can tell by the costume. Because of the ghost, like, the thing that they put over their head. That's Tammy and Ducky. I love that shot. I love it so much. And then when they're finally dead. Then this happens. Boom.
Oh my God, there you are.
And then Kyle
Young
pops in.
girl, we've been looking for you all around town.
Yeah.
Dad?
You know you kids shouldn't be around places like this. Jesus, Jay. The things people
I
say
love the
about
way
this
Kyle
place.
shows up at the end. It's awesome. So creepy, by the way. Especially the last shot here.
Let's go home.
This last shot with them two sitting, obviously to represent that the pumpkin rabbit and witch sheep end up dying in the end. And then obviously we have a few last shots of them driving in the car. Their friends are obviously free. They're dead, but they're free. And then the video comes to an end. I absolutely love that video so much. I love that video so much that we basically dove fully into that, by the way. Full 100% watched it, analysed it as much as I could, by the way. Like, genuinely, I love that episode so much. I love the way Martin voices Dino or Dino as well. Absolutely loved it. By far the best episode of The Walton Falls by a mile. I'm going to end it there. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who is tuned into this. I really appreciate it because it was pretty long. So thank you so much for watching. If you do have any opinions on this video in the comments below, let me know, because I'd really want to hear your opinions on it, because I'd be really intrigued to see your initial thoughts on it. I think it's by far the best episode in the series. Personally, it's my favorite, so I'm really curious to see if that's how good that looks. I'm really curious to see how obviously episode 5 and 6 are going to look. I think it's going to be amazing. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Hit that like button. Make sure though, hit that subscribe button, because we're really close to 4.2k. So if you haven't hit that sub button, make sure to hit it. First shot of this episode, Tammy picks this house.
Oh, what about that one?
Now, if you ask me, that is the worst house you can pick. It has wallpaper on the outside.